Open session, and we are now. What should we do on number? Yeah, let me get the exact wording for the top. If you got, yeah, what is that? I want to make sure we're exact here. So back into open session. We've already heard item number 2 in open session. Now we will hear item 3, the consideration of appointment of the Maricopa County Assessor. I will leave it open for any motions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I first want to applaud your leadership as our new chairman on this matter. Of course, Mr. Gates' leadership when he was chairman, and this has been a difficult issue for all of us. And we are now, I think, making a step in a new direction, not only for the Maricopa County Assessor's Office, but I think for the Maricopa County family, right? Because that's how we view all of us. And as we all know, in the appointment process, we make one individual happy and we make all the other individuals not happy. And that's just an unfortunate consequence of where we are. However, I will tell you, I was impressed by all 5 candidates. I think each of them brings their own dynamic and their own intellect as it relates to what they could bring to the assessor's office, which is really refreshing to see that kind of talent, that kind of ability right here in Maricopa County, and that kind of leadership, quite frankly. But as I said, there's only one person that we can select. We can't have 5 county assessors. And the motion I would make this morning would be to appoint Eddie Cook, Councilmember Cook, to the assessor's office and to be our new county assessor upon his resignation and effective upon the accepted resignation by the town of Gilbert as a council member. As we know, you cannot hold 2 offices at the same time, so his appointment would take effect once that resignation is accepted.
Thank you. Thank you, Supervisor Chukri. Do I have a second?
Mr. Chairman?
Supervisor Sellers.
I'm happy to second that motion.
Great. I have a motion and a second. Would anyone like to have any remarks before the vote?
I think Mr. Chukri spoke well. I think Mr. Chairman, I think Supervisor Chukri stated very eloquently the position that I feel.
Very good.
Mr. Chairman, I wanted to echo Supervisor Chukri's comments. Wanted to thank you for your leadership during the process, the selection process, and also wanted to thank everyone in the assessor's office for their great work, how everyone came together through this difficult time. Leslie Kratz is here today. I want to thank Leslie personally for her leadership, and I also want to thank Bill Wiley, who served as the acting administrator in the assessor's office, for his leadership as well during that time. Very, very strong group of candidates here, and very excited to support the motion to make Councilmember Cook the next assessor for Maricopa County.
Great.
I just add, if I might,
Supervisor Chukri.
Mr. Chairman, Leslie is what I believe the vault in the assessor's office as it relates to the knowledge, the acumen, the technical nature of what the assessor has to do on a daily basis. And we're lucky to have you. We're lucky to have Mr. Wiley. I couldn't agree more to fill in that role. But this appointment is very important for a number of reasons, and it's timing. And I think Eddie Cook, I've known him now for nearly 8 years, and I believe he's the right leader at the right time. He has a one-team culture, which is more paramount and important than ever before for this office. Eddie, you don't have an ego. You have an engineering background. You're a tactician. We've got one of the largest projects being done right now in this very department that we're going to need your expertise on. So as we like to say, jump in, the water's freezing. However, we, in all sincerity, we need that leadership right now. We need that tactician, that engineering background to carry this through and to make sure that the assessor's office continues going in the right direction. So thank you.
Great. Supervisor Sellers.
Yeah, and again, I'd like to just echo the comments from the other supervisors. This has been a very trying time for all of us here at the county, and I am very pleased that we have Mr. Cook, who I see as a very quiet, leader who will help us resolve and move this forward. So thank you again.
Great. With all that being said, I get to bring it home, I guess, but I'm going to concur with all of my fellow supervisors' remarks. And Bill, I want to thank you very much. This troubled time started quite a long time ago, but during your watch, and I thought everything went according to the way it should go, and it was your steady leadership. Then, as I became chairman, I get to bring this. I hope to a new beginning, not an end, but a new beginning for the assessor's office. I look forward to working with you, Mr. Cook. I think you're going to bring great leadership, but there's a lot of great leadership already in that office on the day-to-day work of the county. So I think you're going to find a great place to work. Welcome to the team. And with that said, I will call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Congratulations, Mr. Cook. If you would like to come and say a few words to the board, practice your public speaking skills to see who we really have. No profanity. Mother-in-law. Said that. Gilbert? Mr. Cook, just a quick question for you out in the public square. We all know that we cannot serve two public positions at the same, paid public positions at the same time. Can you please verify to us what that timetable looks like for your service to the town of Gilbert? Great. Any other questions from the board?
No, just thank you, Mr. Chairman, and congratulations. I think that's a whopping 3 or 4 days from now, so it's not too far off. But we look forward to working with you, and I was sincere in my comments, and I know my colleagues agree. There's a great deal to be done, and I know that the Maricopa County family will welcome you officially come Wednesday. So congratulations.
Okay. Awesome. Congratulations. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned. Thanks for being here today.